This edition of YouTube Suggestions is brought to you by the After School Special Sherry Has Too Many Damn Clothes, next Wednesday on BTV. Hey, bonjour toutes les mademoiselles, James. This is another edition of YouTube Suggestions, and I don't know why I started in French. This is the 17th YouTube Suggestions, if you would like to update your scorecard. Do you like the new intro? Because I'm not sure that I do. It's the music, really, more than anything I'm not sure about, but I do like the visual. After 17 of these, I figured it was about time it had its own intro. So. Of course, if you've seen one of these before, you know the story, but for anybody that might happen to be new, allow me to explain what we do here. Meanwhile, I'll take a look at a few clips of previously featured channels. On YouTube Suggestions, we take a look at 5 small channels. I give you a quick rundown of what you might find, tell you a little about the creators behind the channels, and if you see something you think you might like, I suggest you go give them a closer look. If you decide to click that red button and stay a while, all I ask is that you tell them where you heard about them and let me know that you went. I always like to know if I'm doing anybody any good. Now, for our purposes here, a small channel is defined as any channel that is under 25,000 subscribers, and most of the channels we feature are well under that. I am subscribed to all the channels featured on YouTube Suggestions, but the creators are not necessarily subscribed to A View from the Middle, even though many of them are. Now, let me stress, these are not shoutouts.
Whatever!
I have no idea what YouTube's rules are on shoutouts, and frankly, I'm tired of trying to figure it out. But even though we don't criticize the channels, we don't get anything negative, we keep it all positive, I do call these reviews. It's just my way of shedding a little light on small channels that I think have enjoyable content and creators that I think deserve a little more recognition. It's also not any kind of ranking, and featured channels will be presented in alphabetical order. Now with the formalities out of the way, let's get to the featured channels. I'm sure those of you who have seen these before can almost say that intro along with me. I also wonder how many of you make the suggestion monkey sound when it comes up. This is the biggest channel in terms of subscribers we have featured on YouTube Suggestions. Crimson Studios comes in at 17,548 subs as I make this. Hosted by Ryan, I came across Crimson Studios quite some time ago, but kind of lost track of it after a little while. Finally, out of the blue, it popped up again, and it turns out the channel had been taken down temporarily. Ryan is coming back with a flourish, uploading videos about once a week, and the channel has been concentrating on YouTube news and trends, and has a great series of Where Are They Now videos on some notable YouTubers from years past. Ryan is a pretty interesting guy himself. He talks about some personal situations, which I won't get into here. If you want to know, go check out his channel and find out. He has also done a little bit of acting, and appeared in an independent film a couple of years ago. He's a veteran of YouTube. Ryan's first video was uploaded in December 2008, so he has over a decade of YouTube experience under his belt. Crimson Studios has a very professional look, and Ryan does a great job of taking a lighthearted approach to videos, even when the topics are difficult and a little harsh. It's a great channel, and I hope you go give it a look. Anytime a channel does a mixture of content, it catches my attention. And that's what you get with Nox TV. Based in Australia, Nox TV has a mix of family-friendly fun and paranormal investigation. There are several great videos at local cemeteries where Nox uses a spirit box to try to capture evidence, including one in an Aboriginal cemetery, which is definitely something specific to Australia. If the paranormal isn't your cup of tea, there's a fun video of a visit to a festival commonly called Eka. I hope I've said that right. You can also take a look at some rugby league videos, which I found really interesting. There's plenty more on Knox TV, which has been around about 2 years and has 394 subscribers as I'm putting this together. You might want to check out the video of Roger Knox' Happy Birthday to Me for a little music. There's also a drum battle video featuring Wipeout that's a lot of fun. For the paranormal fans, check out Ghost Tour the Australian Hotel Boona. Again, I hope I said that right. There is a nice archive to go through over 2 years and plenty of variety. So go check out one of our friends from down under. Despite the fact that YouTube's horrible notification system never lets me know when a Nez video goes up, I have managed to catch some of her videos. Lately, Nez has been taking a page out of Mark Fun Jones's book and doing a little fart in her videos. She has some great creations using watercolors and even markers as she does what she calls therapy during live streams. Go back a little farther and there are some fun family time videos at the park and a couple of videos from the Strawberry Festival. She also has a special review of Boylan Shirley Temple in a bottle that you might want to check out. I've never had one of those either. That was her first time trying one. Nez has been on YouTube for a couple of years and has just over 1,500 subscribers as I make this. She also has some videos that get into some personal matters, but again, I won't get into that here. Go check out her channel if you really want to know. Nez does put out some fun videos and is also a great supporter of other channels. She's a regular in the live streams and does a lot better job of getting around to people than I do. Go check out her channel, and I'm going to keep this part of the review going just long enough to justify another fart noise. This is a very different channel than most that I follow. I have always envied people with musical talent. I can't play a triangle or carry a tune in a bucket. So when I see someone that can play something so effortlessly, it really impresses me. Gwen Kai, and again I hope I pronounced that correctly, has a great series of videos where she plays various different instruments. The primary thing she plays is a traditional Vietnamese zither. Sometimes with accompaniment, sometimes just by herself. She is an impressive talent, and I can tell she has been doing it for years. Gwen Kai does have other videos where she plays other instruments, and will occasionally pop up with a non-musical video from time to time. But the zither is her main instrument of choice. She has been on YouTube for almost 6 years and has over 3,400 subscribers as I make this. If you want to just kick back and relax and enjoy someone's talent, go check out any of her videos. It's great music to have playing in the background while you're working on something, or even to relax and take a nap. But don't fall asleep before you hit that red button. If there is a roadside attraction, car show, or festival in his part of Michigan, you can bet the traveling buddy is either there, already been there, or is on his way. Buddy does a great job of showing off some of the smaller museums and historical sites in Michigan that might slide under the radar to most people visiting the Wolverine State, but also shows off notable locations like the state capital of Lansing. You might also recognize another YouTube suggestions channel during some of Buddy's collaborations, as he does travel with Michigander Man pretty often. Buddy uploaded his first video just a little over a year ago and has 419 subscribers as I put this together. If you're into history, there are a lot of videos on his channel for you, but I would recommend starting with a video called My Memorial Day Visit to the Shattuck Military Museum. It's a fascinating look at a small, privately owned museum that has some incredible stuff in it. If you start there with one of the car shows, nature walks, festivals, or any of his other videos, you're sure to find plenty of great stuff around the Mid. Alright, those are the 5 featured channels this time around. Links to all these channels are in the description, or you can click the icon in the upper right hand corner to get to any channel at any time. I encourage you to give them all a look if you haven't already. Now, we're going to do something a little different with this last part. If you've watched one of these before, you know about the 6th channel, but I have something coming up after that. If you've never seen one of these before, the 6th channel is a channel that is over 25,000 subscribers, but also one that I enjoy and want to point out to anybody that may not be familiar with it. I imagine most people watching this already know about this fellow, but I'm going to cheat a little and name both of his channels. It's Omar Gosh. Omar Gosh TV concentrates mostly on exploring haunted and abandoned locations and other adventures, and has just under 3 million subscribers. The Omar Gosh family is more about daily life and vlogs, and has just under 800,000 subs. Omar has been a great influence on a lot of channels that we've featured right here on YouTube Suggestions before, like George TV The Fam, The Steel One, What's Paranormal, and many, many more. The funny thing is, I discovered him through these smaller channels he inspired, so you never know which way that might work. So links to his channel are also in the description. Go give him a look if you haven't already. Now, I want to introduce something new. You may have heard about live stream raids. Usually when somebody is closing out their live stream, they'll ask everybody to go to another live stream and raid it. Now, it's nothing nasty or bad if you don't know what they are. They're sending people there to sit in for a while and show support to another channel. Well, I'd like to try that with videos. So I'll pick a video from a channel previously been featured on YouTube Suggestions, and I ask you to raid that video. Sit and watch for at least a little while. Drop a like, leave a comment. All of that helps the algorithm. Okay, we're going to start off easy with a shorter video and see how this goes. Corkboard TV was featured in YouTube Suggestions number 8 under the original name Old Not Dead. He has a video he put up not long ago called What's in Here, Transcona Golf Course, Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'll leave the link to that video in the description, as well as at the end of this video. And on the end screen, I'll have a video of mine on the left, and on your right will be Corkboard TV's video. His video is only about 6.5 minutes long, so go give it a look, leave a nice comment, and drop a like. If you've seen that one already, just pick another video and do the same thing. You know, this is the first time I'm trying this, so let's just see how the raid goes. Okay, well, that's YouTube Suggestions 17. I hope you found some channels you weren't aware of and give them a look. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed here, you can do so by clicking the red button on the front page or the double arrow one-way sign in the bottom right-hand corner. You know, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend subscribing to this channel. Okay, that's not true, but I hope you do it anyway. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. April, take us out.
That's a wrap.